Season 3, Episode 3 of Star Trek, Strange New Worlds, titled The Boundary Line, explores a high-stakes diplomatic incident at the edge of Federation space that quickly spirals into a mystery with far-reaching implications. As with many of the franchise's most memorable entries, this episode delivers a compelling blend of moral quandary, political tension, and character development, wrapped in a tightly paced sci-fi narrative. The episode begins with the USS Enterprise receiving a distress signal from a derelict civilian freighter drifting near Tholian space. The Tholians, an enigmatic, crystalline species known for their fiercely territorial behavior, have previously maintained an uneasy truce with the Federation. Any misstep near their borders risks igniting a full-scale conflict. Captain Christopher Pike cautiously agrees to a rescue mission, aware that even the appearance of intrusion could be seen as provocation. Lieutenant Spock leads the away team aboard the freighter, accompanied by La Noonien Singh and Erica Ortegas. What they find is deeply unsettling. The crew is dead, the ship's systems appear to have been tampered with, and a signal transmitting Tholian communication protocols has been falsely embedded in the beacon. Initial evidence points to the ship being deliberately staged, a false flag meant to frame the Tholians and destabilize the region. Before the crew can retreat, a Tholian ship arrives and uses a high-frequency burst to disable the Enterprise's long-range communications. Through a combination of aggressive posturing and cryptic messaging, the Tholians accuse the Federation of planning the freighter as a spy vessel. Pike is thrust into a delicate balancing act. Try and protect his crew, preserve diplomacy, and determine who is behind the setup. The tension rises when Ambassador Velen, a Betazoid diplomat newly stationed on the Enterprise, suggests the conflict may be orchestrated by a third party. Velen's telepathic instincts reveal a hidden motive behind the Tholians' aggression, confusion, not rage. The crew starts to suspect that someone is manipulating both sides, stoking conflict for their own ends. Simultaneously, Uhura and Pelia work to decrypt the Tholian signal, discovering that it carries trace signatures of Federation encryption. This stunning revelation complicates the situation further. Either the Federation has been compromised or someone with advanced Federation knowledge is forging signals. The theory gains weight when Spock finds the encryption key originated from a relay station overseen by a former Starfleet officer, someone Spock once called a friend. This moment tests Spock's loyalty and his sense of duty. Conflicted, he brings the information to Pike, who urges him to focus not on past relationships but on the truth. Their exchange reflects one of the episode's central themes, whether personal ties should override one's duty to the greater good. La'an also faces personal growth when she is forced to collaborate with Ambassador Velen. Her long-standing distrust of non-Federation species is challenged when Velen not only proves useful, but crucial in deciphering the larger plot. Their partnership, though uneasy, marks a turning point for La'an as she begins to question her own biases. As the pieces begin to fall into place, the crew uncovers the likely culprit behind the staged incident. Kale Vor, an elusive arms dealer with a history of inciting regional conflict to sell advanced weaponry. Vor is known for using sophisticated cloaking technology and artificial intelligence to manufacture interstellar chaos. A forensic trace, a rare isotope found on the hull of the freighter, links him to the deception. Pike now faces a critical decision. Rather than respond with force or retreat, he opens a secure channel to the Tholian commander. Through a translator and careful diplomatic language, Pike presents the evidence and offers it freely. His move, bold and risky, pays off. The Tholians don't acknowledge the data outright, but choose to disengage without violence. A potential war is narrowly avoided, but the victory is short-lived. In the final moments of the episode, Pike and Velen discuss the larger implications. If Vor can manipulate Federation signals and plant false evidence with such precision, no corner of the galaxy is safe. Trust, the cornerstone of Starfleet's mission, could become a liability in this new era. Spock reflects on the situation in a quiet conversation with Pike. He admits his personal connection to the suspect in the encryption breach clouded his judgment. Pike, ever the moral compass, reminds him that what defines him is not the past, but the choices they make in the present. It's a poignant reminder of the human and Vulcan struggle to balance emotion and duty. The episode ends ominously. A brief final scene shows Keovor aboard a sleek, unidentified vessel, watching a recording of the Enterprise's negotiation with the Tholians. Standing beside an unknown figure cloaked in shadow, Vor says, "They still believe this is about borders. Let them." The line underscores the threat ahead, that what lies in wait is not a territorial squabble, but far deeper manipulation, one that could erode the very foundations of Federation diplomacy. Episode 3 is a turning point for the season. Beyond its self-contained story, it opens a door to a broader conspiracy arc that may span the rest of the season. It also excels in showcasing Strange New World's signature strength, balancing classic Trek moral complexity with sharp, contemporary storytelling. From the ethical dilemmas faced by Spock to Pike's measured leadership, from the layered depiction of diplomacy to the ominous foreshadowing of future conflict, The Boundary Line is one of the most thoughtful and tension-filled entries of the season so far. It reminds viewers that in Star Trek, the greatest challenges are rarely won through firepower, but through reason, empathy, and the courage to choose peace over pride.